Now, I'm sure we've all seen this kind of product. This is just a really bitter tasting nail polish that you can put on your fingers and it stops you from biting. This actually has worked in the past for a couple of days at a time, but everyone who knows this and have tried it have found that it just doesn't really work long term. This is just Revita Nail, but you can get lots of different brands as well. But what I've actually found has been working in the past 2 weeks now, I think it's worked, is having this close by and also getting this small little bowl, fill it with water, and all you do is pretty much tip a little bit of the solution into hot water, and then they kind of mix it around. And then when you're sitting at a desk, you can just plunk your fingers in for a little bit, let it soak in a bit, and then you can just quickly dry off with a tissue or anything. So that's what I've actually found. And with doing that, sometimes holding it in for a couple of minutes, I think the solution actually gets a little bit absorbed into the skin, so it stays in there for much longer. And I've found that's actually worked really well, especially if after a couple of hours you don't have this nearby, you don't have the coating to put on again nearby, that it's actually staying in kind of the skin and around the nails more than just putting the polish on. And doing that for the past 2 weeks, I was just working at home or working in the office, having this kind of there so you can just dip your fingers in if you have an urge to bite, or if you just want to keep up the habit, just dipping your fingers in the water, drying it off, actually helps also keep the fingers from coming dry and then being like flaky on the edges. So that's actually the best thing that I found recently so far. And past 2 weeks, it's been perfectly fine and really good improvement. So I would give that a shot. Just chuck some of this bad tasting stuff in a bit of water and soak your fingers in. Sometimes soak it in for a couple minutes at a time. And then you'll notice that it stays on for much longer and it stays a lot stronger as well, rather than just putting the coating on, because sometimes that just comes off. So that's my hack so far that I've found that's actually really promising, and I would recommend giving it a shot if you haven't tried it already. Otherwise, you can actually just put on the nail polish, better tasting stuff every hour. But sometimes if you go somewhere and you forget, having it soaked in water helps to keep some of that bitterness on your fingers as well. So give that a shot. I'd love to know in the comment section down below whether you've tried this before and whether and if you do try this, let me know how it goes, because it's really been working for me for the past 2 weeks. So that's just a little daily tip here for you, and keep working hard on stopping this habit of biting your nails.